Lead fever coming at ya.
Subscribe to Papa's YouTube channel.
We're out.
All right, folks, this is Johnny with Lead Fever. We're doing something a little bit different today. I got a box here in front of me, and we're going to do a little unboxing video for something new to the channel. If you look over this way, you'll see some items over there that might give you a little hint as to what we're doing for those of you that know. But let me go ahead and slide this box over and get this out. Try not to give it away too quick. Of course, most of you can see it looks like it's the size of a gun or a rifle, and that it is. So let's get it out of the box. Make sure there ain't nothing in there. And we'll set this to the side over there. Get it out of the way. We get it stand up. We'll just lay it down. All right, there we go. Folks, what we have here is an Venturi Avenge X classic air rifle. And I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. I hope there'll be a lot of you out there that enjoy this. And I hope that there'll be a lot of you out there that understand why I'm doing this. I'm not going to quit the 22 rimfire stuff. I will still be bringing that content to you as well. But we all know how crazy the cost of ammo is getting and how hard it is to find. I've been watching videos on these. This is considered a more budget rifle, even though it's $500, $499. It's a very accurate rifle. It's very reliable. It's modular, and a lot of people have a lot of good luck with this particular model. That's why I went with it. And pellets are available, always available. 500 pellets for this 22 caliber of good match grade pellets is $25, compared to anywhere from $80 to $260 for 500 22 rimfire bullets. I usually shoot the 80 to 112 to $120. So let's get this box open, get the rifle out, see what it looks like, talk about it a little bit. This is new to me, totally new to me, so I don't know a whole lot about it. I have done a little studying on it, and first thing we got here is a magazine. This is a 16-round magazine. This one is a 10-round magazine. We have a bag here that have all of our Allen keys for bleeding the air, adjusting the regulator, adjusting the hammer spring. We have an O-ring spare parts package, which is very nice. And we have a nice owner's manual. These owner's manuals are a lot better than what you normally get. They're very explanatory. And when I ordered this, I ordered it with a 10-shot tryout to see that the gun was working properly, and I ordered it. That was $10, and another $10 for a 24-hour leak test. They charged it full pressure, which is 4,350 psi, and let it set for 24 hours and make sure that it didn't leak. All right, so I had 10 shots. I'm trying to think. They don't show what size pellet they used, but this, I do know that this comes from a factory tuned for 18.1 grain pellets. It doesn't have that on the sheet, but we have 10 shots, and we have a spread of 59 feet per second, an average of 1134, a minimum of 1127, and standard deviation of 17. Okay, I'm going to tell you, this is a very high number for this because it's charged at a high PSI. I don't know what it is. I ain't looked at the gauge yet. For an 18.1 grain pellet, you want between 840 and 1800, or 840 to 870 feet per second for your muzzle velocity. And that's going to give you an extreme spread down around the 4s. And sometimes you get down in the 2s. So that's a 10 shot average. It doesn't say what size pellets they've used, which that's kind of surprising. Here's the manual for the, okay, the pellets used, here it is. Pellets used, little bitty pellets, 9.57 grain. I hope they didn't send me a 17 cal. No, they couldn't have, because magazines say 22 caliber. That is a tiny pellet, 9.57 grain. So they were using some little bitty pellets. I'm going to be using 18 to 23 grain pellets. So this is our 10 for $10 test certificate to show that it's operational. And here's our 24-hour leak test. They charged it to 4,000 PSI, which is under its max. They got the serial number and the model number, and they show that it passed a 24-hour leak test with flying colors. I have 4 more magazines here, so I have 5 10-rounders. The 16-round magazine I probably won't use because I'll have to mount the scope so high. I don't like my scope being mounted that high. So there's that. Let's pull this out of the box. Get it out of the plastic. See what else is in there. That's about it. Get this out of the plastic. Desking out of the way. And we'll get the box set over here on the floor. And it had a protective cover here for the Foster fitting on the air tank. And it has come unscrewed and come off in shipping. So I'm going to put that back on. And let's get this box out of the way. Get the rifle up there where we can see it. I'll slide this down here out of the way. All right. Let's take a look at this bad boy. This is the Avenge X Classic. Okay. It has an adjustable cheek piece here. It's got a screw down here. It's got a little plug you open up. And you turn that counterclockwise and it will raise. You turn it clockwise and it will lower. The butt pad is adjustable. You pull out on it and you can lift it up or you can bring it down. And I got to figure out how to get that off and add some weight in here. I'm sure there's got to be a way. Yeah, it's got screws to take that off. So I'll be taking that off. I'll be adding weight in here. I'll be getting underneath the stock here and adding weight. Want to show a couple features about it. It has an aluminum pick rail mounted to the stock up here. So I'll be putting my 3-inch bag rider on there. I have the Athlon Argos BTR Gen 2 scope over there, that 8-34 by 56. It's the same scope I'm giving away. I bought another one for this. This rifle has an integrated pick rail. It's all machined out of aluminum. And the receiver is all machined out of aluminum. It's got the side cocking lever. And it's got a power adjustment right here from high to low. So once you get your rifle tuned, say like you go in a barn and you want to shoot a rat or something, you turn this down to the low power setting and then you don't have to worry about going through the side of the barn and hitting somebody else or whatever. It looks right now like we are charged to 4,000 PSI. Right here is the tank gauge. On this other side, we have the regulator gauge. And the regulator is set at 2,500 PSI. That's high. I'll probably take it down to about 2,000. Right here is the bleed screw in this hole. That's how you bleed the tank. This is the tank. It's a 210cc tank. And as I showed you a while ago, it's got a protective cap. You take that off and you got the Foster fitting for your fill. The barrel on this gun is shrouded with a barrel band. It's a fully free-floating barrel. It has your end cap here with half the 20 UNF threads if you want to put a moderator on it, but this is integrally baffled. So for the kind of tune that I'm going to put on it, it's going to be quite enough. I won't need a moderator. So it has a two-stage match trigger in it. I'm going to tune this trigger down and get it to where I like it, down between 8 and 10 ounces, hopefully. It has a single shot tray that comes in it if you want to do single shot. And it comes apart easy. This tank comes off easy. It just, it's got a set screw in it somewhere. I'll have to find it. Take it out of the stock, take the shroud off, and you can take the tank off with it filled or unfilled, filled or unfilled. You can take it off, put it back on. It doesn't affect it. The shroud on the barrel comes off and gives you a way to clean it without getting down here where the baffle is and having to put a straw in it. This is fully modular, and what that means, you can swap calibers on this. The kit to swap the calibers is $70. It comes with a barrel, a magazine, and with the pin probe right here that pushes the pellets in. All that comes out really quick and easy. You swap the barrel out in the magazine, the pin probe, and you go 17 cal or 25 cal. This is a 22 cal. So I want to get this thing set up. And hopefully Monday morning, I can get out and shoot it. Down here on the bottom is your regulator setting. You open this little port up. It peels back, flips out the side, and it takes a flathead screwdriver. Now, one thing about this rifle here, if you want to decrease your regulator pressure, you have to bleed the tank first and bleed the plenum. Make sure it's all completely bled off. Then you turn this regulator all the way in clockwise and then turn it back 1/4 of a turn, and you're ready to start setting your pressure. Then you recharge it, and you can increase pressure while there's air in the tank, but you cannot decrease it. It will damage the regulator. So these stocks, when they first come out, were very, very flimsy and weren't much. They upgraded them. I like wood stocks, and the wood stock was, I think, $100 more. But for the type of shooting I'm doing, I want something that's nice and slick. It rides a bag good. I'll take this sling swivel stud off for sure. I don't want those on there. And I'm going to add some weight to this bad boy underneath here and back here. I'm going to get my scope mounted on it and my bag rider. And I'm going to adjust the trigger and get it down to where I like it. And we're going to take this thing out and shoot it, and we're going to tune it, and we're going to see how accurate we can get with this. And I will honestly say that I have watched guys shoot this rifle that knew what to tune it to with a particular weight of pellet. And with the 18 grain pellets, with the tune that's on it right now, you're about 30 foot-pounds of energy. And you're going to be in the mid to high 900 feet per second range. I want to tune it to where it's about 840 to 870 feet per second. That's going to give me the best accuracy. And that'll drop the foot-pounds down a little bit, probably around the 25 to 28 range. I'm not going to be hunting with this. I'm going to use this for target shooting. I have seen these shoot 0.3 and 4 inches at 100 yards with the right person shooting it and with heavier pellets, especially with slugs. At 50 yards, 0.3, 0.4 inch groups and less. I've seen 0.2 inch groups with it. So you can get it as accurate as a rimfire. I want to see how accurate I can get this thing to shoot. I'm going to polish the barrel after I initially shoot it and see how it does. I'm going to clean the barrel first before I shoot it, get all the stuff out of it that they put in there to preserve it during shipping and storage. So this is an Venturi Avenge X, and I want to also, back here is an adjustment for your hammer spring adjustment, your hammer tension. That's what allows the air out of the plenum into the barrel. You can back that off and back your velocity down, or you can screw it in and give it more velocity. What it does is it adjusts how much air goes into the plenum, either more air for higher velocity or less air for lower velocity. So this is very tunable. It's not a bad looking rifle for what it is. I think I'm going to enjoy it. So I'm going to work on putting this thing together, getting it set up to take out Monday morning. I hope y'all will meet me out there. Let me see if it's going to be usable or not, and we'll find out. And I appreciate y'all for stopping by. This is really my first unboxing video besides the scope giveaway contest scope that I did. So this is John with Lead Fever. Hope y'all enjoy this. I will get back with you on this. I'll let you see what it looks like before we take it out and shoot it. God bless everybody. This is John with Lead Fever. We're out.